All right. Demo day. So excited about this. So incredibly excited about this. Um, this is done by Indie Zero and Square, and it's the same folks what made Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memories, which is one of my favorite casual games to play ever. I got so close to platinum in that, over 100 hours into that. And because of that, you'd think that some of the skill, since it's essentially the same gameplay mechanics, you'd think that some of that skill would transfer over to this. This is significantly harder. It's basically the same kind of thing. So I've played a little bit of this already just to kind of get an idea. You can see this in my party that I've chosen down at the bottom so far. I think I've played like 6 songs. Not great yet. But man, is this everything that I was after Melody and Memories. Once that kind of ended, and I got really close to platinum, and it just kind of fell by the wayside. It's like, that was such a great experience. Never going to have that again. And then they did this, which is effectively the same, again, same kind of gameplay, same kind of thing, but with like 400 tracks, and then a bunch of DLC coming from other things, Chrono Trigger, Mansing Saga, just all sorts of other, like the sheer amount of music in this is kind of insane. They're gonna have Black Mages tracks on this, you know. Like this Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. It's not even a Final Fantasy. Is going to have tracks in this. These menu songs, it's been really bothering me, and I really need to figure it out. But whoever's like these songs that we're hearing in the background and in the different menus, and like what we just heard in the intro, like we're going to be able to. Those are going to be tracks that you can play in the game too. And I really need to know who the composer for that is, because man, just knocking it out of the park. So similar to Melody and Memory, I haven't played it, but you have your main things, your main story that you go through to unlock songs and kind of play through them. And then you also have, once you've done that, you can play them just whenever you want for fun. And so, okay, so I've done 4. Yeah. And you can get high records, and I imagine if it's anything like Melody Memory, just technically, yeah, I did went down a rabbit hole of research, and like it's technically its own little Theatrhythm game in itself. There'll be trophies and things that you need to go through all this. And once the online component starts up, there's just so much to say right off the bat. But playing through just 4 levels. Just so impressed and so happy. But they've also added, RPG elements to this, which even Melody Memory can have. There's some stages where you need to have healing members in your party. So I have Aerith in there right now. Because you're taking damage, you're actively, while it is still a rhythm game, there is things that are going on in the background based on how well you do and what you're doing, where they'll use Phoenix Downs or Cures or attack with ice or different things that are elemental based on your enemy. There's quests that go along with each track and rewards for those quests. It's so much. What I'm really happy about is, unlike Melody and Memory, I did not have to change my speed setting or anything. My response setting is, listen to this. That's just good times. I did not have to mess with any of my settings. There's also so many settings. Moogle voice volume. I didn't have to mess with the trigger timing or anything like that. It seemed to be doing okay. So far. I think I'm talking way too much. That's okay. So when you first start, it lets you unlock a world, and get through a little bit before, and then you get keys based on how well you're doing, and those keys will unlock other games. So the first thing I did naturally, since I've been playing Crisis Core so much, was 7. But just to give it like an idea, right? So FF1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Final Fantasy series in general, I guess. Remake 8, 9, 10, 10, 2, 11, 12, 13. The 13 series in general, 14, 15. Mystic Quest, Tactics. Crystal Chronicles, which actually has a really great soundtrack, very underrated soundtrack. Dissidia, Type 0. The Theatrhythm series, that's what I'm very curious about. And once if I could unlock this, I could go and see who composed it. Record Keeper, for my friend Jez, who I know watches these. I'm sure you're very excited about that. Actually, Record Keeper's arrangements are really wonderful. If you've ever checked out, the soundtracks for that or played that as a mobile game, then you already know. And then, you got Mobius going on here, which I think was also a mobile game. I don't know. I didn't check that one out. Again, Final Fantasy series, who knows? Chocobo's Dungeon. And that, for the record, this isn't all. There's so much more. If you want to Google and see like a full track list that's been announced, it's nonsense. So anyway, I've done stuff in 7. The demo comes with 30 tracks that you can play through, which is not even a tenth of all the tracks, for the record. And naturally, well, I guess not naturally, but I'm gonna unlock, since I have the ability to, go through 15 now. And I got new party members. Cool. So, other crazy thing is your party, this is where the RPG element comes in, is while there are going to be over 100 characters that you could choose from, you're actually level raising your main party. So if I wanted to, for the record, switch out Barrett with, Noctis, I could, but Noctis is only at level 1 now. This aspect of the game is going to be super, super crazy. I hear tell that there are missions that, you just have to use cure a certain number of times. So you need to have 3 healers in your party. And you're just going to have to level them up, I guess. For the purposes of this demo, I think I'm going to keep my focus what I got. Everything in the demo, by the way, will carry over to the actual game, which is so cool. Because I'm probably going to be playing this a lot. This is... And also... No, standing around. So, Kingdom Hearts Melody Marie, going through the Kingdom Hearts soundtracks, all done by Yoko Shimomura. And it's just funny now that I'm going to play this next in the Theatrhythm franchise. And it's like, you know what, I'm just going to keep playing Yoko Shimomura stuff. Her stuff really translates well to video game type things, because it's so odd measures and things like that, or odd time signatures. It's fun. You'll see though. You'll see what I'm talking about. Also, you'll notice I'm playing on Basic, which they don't have an easy mode. Basic is their easy, but this is what I would, in Melody Memory, I would call normal. Their normal is called Expert. And then there's Ultimate, which I've seen a couple videos. I just like no, like that's going to be impossible. Basic, there are things that I struggle with in basic, and again, I'm using my skill from melody and memory already. So, but anyway, you play it, and you get an idea. This is gonna be fun. Look how much fun this is gonna be. They have different types of things. This is a battle type track. And they work different than field music. All right. Oh, did I miss? I almost had a perfect chain. I missed, apparently 4 back, I missed one. I was hard. Yeah, Barrett always just tells me to shut up. I'm not right with that. So that's kind of what a battle level looks like, and it is intense. Okay, so I got Shiva now. I did beat the mission. I got a cool reward card. There's thousands of these that you get. I got feet. Feet are not like... Feats are not trophies, exactly. I'll get to that in a minute. I'm going to play the next song, or track here. So you can kind of see that this goes in like an interesting order, in which it is like story order, kind of. There's a tree that you can go through, which there are boss fights, and the tracks are kind of in story order, which is awesome. So yeah, if I get 6 million or more points, then that beats the quest. What I was going to talk about, actually, okay, is that now I have a summon. I can equip a summon, and then that'll help out during the battle. And then also, you can just optimize your party's stuff. I don't think any of them got any new abilities. Another battle right off the bat. I had to do this a bit in memory. Sometimes, like, you know, just getting through the level is hard. Especially a lot of these tracks I'm just not going to remember. So you can kind of go through through it, practice it, or you can see a demo of what's going to happen. I kind of figured that out too. But I think I got this. I almost got a complete chain on that last one. Well, I cleared the quest. I did not do as good on that one, but I cleared the quest. I got over the 6 million. I got an A, not as good as S. Sinewy Etude. Alright, so... So I'll show you the feats. The feats are pretty much exactly the same kind of thing you get. That was in. I guess I have to go next. Okay. This is a little bit of sales pitch they do here. So look at this nonsense. 90 songs DLC, and I'm not a huge fan of DLC. You know, but of course I'm going to be getting Trigger Tracks and World Ends With You. And Nier actually has a really good soundtrack. Yeah, top. Yeah, that's much Want to get the digital deluxe version? It comes with. Okay, so the DLC also, from what I understand, is going to be like a season pass kind of thing, which is neat. And then you get premium digital deluxe. It's all DLC ever. Okay. Okay, so this one I've been looking forward to. I'll take a quick step back. Optimize my party. And after this, I'll say what I was talking about with the eggs and things like that, the records. So I have to deal 2,900 damage. Very possible I can't do that just if fact that I'm playing on basic, I might have to play this on a harder level to beat this quest. You know, even though if I beat the track, you know, clear the track, it's all good and fine. That clearing a stage is not the same as clearing a quest. So the the replay value on this, there's going to be so much that you can do with this forever. So this is a BMS, a background music level, or a battle music level. I'm sorry. It works a little bit different. Whew. Well, I didn't miss any, so that's technically a full chain, I would say. I had 0 misses. I had 2 bads. That's pretty good. It's really hard, I think, to show how incredibly enjoyable this is. You're just watching it. But if you're a fan of any sort of rhythm, anything, this is just incredible. And if you're a fan of, you know, all the Final Fantasy catalog music, not just Uematsu, this has got to be a day one purchase. All right, so that was fun and that was awesome. Oh, I get a chest, yeah. Oh, I can open up a new title. Alright, so this is as far as it will go in 15. Which is good, because I wanted to take a break and talk about the other thing here in the museum. So you have your collection of a million things. I got the first card here, my Warrior of Light. There's a lot of character cards, summon cards, enemy cards, album, and memory cards. So so cool. was going to say in melody memory, that was the same kind of thing. You can go to your music player, and it'll tell you who the composer is. So if you're having like a house party or something, you could just do this. This is the uncovered trailer version of the song. They really specify that. And it'll keep track of your things that happen through the game there too. So in terms of feats and records, this is where sometimes you will be able to get trophies. Now, what's really cool is while you can do online verses, for every track, apparently you can also do couch co-op verses, which with melody memory was insane and a lot of fun, but you couldn't do it on every track. It was limited to a certain number of tracks. From what I understand in this, you can do it with every track, but it's not in the demo. Records and then feats. Now this is where things. I remember I spent so much time in melody memory trying to clear all these. I didn't. I got very close. There's 10 pages of this. Ridiculous. There's a ridiculous amount of content here. Way more than should be allowed in a video game. I am gonna do something that I said I wasn't gonna do. I'm gonna switch out Barrett. I'm gonna put Noctis. Just because I like the idea of Noctis and Cloud fighting together. Eventually I'll get Squall, throw him in there. And then Zach. I mean, my bro crew that I have. Okay, so music stages. There's so much you can do here. You can switch it to simple, standard, which is what I've done, and pair. And that is where you can do, which is now, again, so they have the levels of difficulty here. Just for the heck of it, just for fun, just because this is so much fun, I am going to try an easier track, a level 2 track, and I'm going to try it on Ultimate. Supreme, I don't even think is a thing. There's no way that that's possible. But I am going to try this on its hardest difficulty, which is now at a level 8. Just see how it goes. I think Noctis is really going to help me out on this one. Wow. Okay, a little too much going on at once. Yep. Okay. You know what? I got farther than I sad. I got further than I thought there. New record. They're not happy. I wouldn't be either. Jeez Louise, though. I do not want to do the playback on this. Again, just listen to this rendition with the victory fanfare. This slaps. Alright. I think I'm going to do one more track. And then, yeah, I'll probably end the stream there. I think you guys get the idea. I know 14 is very popular. What else can I choose from? I'm not going to go with Hamazu, sorry everyone. I've had some good. If I was, in my opinion, not a great game, but it had some good music. So should I do 14 or 5? Let's go 5. I was not a big fan of this game. Sorry. Basic. No. Oh, so close. Oh, actually I missed 2. Never mind. still got S rank though. And I got an airship. I remember that. That's a memory I will cherish. So yeah, I have a lot of songs with every character ever. Yeah. I do actually, I want to show one more thing because I haven't done it, is like a field song. So this is bad, you could tell by like the red swords flashing up on the top right. The field one is tricky because it has a mechanic where you have to slide. You have to slide your analog stick to the music as well. Similar to, was it Trombone Hero? Not dissimilar to that. Anyway, we'll see. I'm gonna try it just so you guys know what I'm talking about here. And because I'm really bad at that, I think the highest grade I got on the last track that was a field music was a C. I'm gonna keep it on basic. Background music, I guess, is what they call, not field music, background music. Time to let loose. I didn't do as bad that time. The trick to it, I think, is you just, whenever it's curving up, you just go high curve, like just all the way up, and it starts to curve down and go hard down. It's definitely a bit of a learning curve. Noctis have any abilities? So I can't. Oh, and you know what? I can set my airship. The airship is just called airship. That might help out. Oh, I didn't know what I was gonna do. I don't know if I would use this really in a game or whatever, but you can have it show so you guys can see what buttons I'm pressing while I'm doing this. Just have to find where that setting is. I've gone through all this before. Show. Yes, okay, so show button inputs on. Alright, so now you guys will actually be able to, and I will too, tragically, be able to see everything I'm doing. That's super thrilled with that. Right now I'm not thrilled with it. Because you're just gonna all judge me so much. Alright, anyway. For the record, this should go without saying, I have been such a fan of Uematsu's work and so many other composers that have worked with Square and other game companies for the majority of my life. It's such a passion of mine, and I think this isn't just, a fun game, and a fun rhythm game. I think in a lot of ways it's a love letter to everybody who's followed and absorbed and resonated with all of this music and knows it, knows that just there's not really a battle name for the Final Fantasy V, the first, regular battle theme. It's just called Battle 1. There's so much about this that's really nostalgic, but also really satisfying on a personal level. And I think there's a lot of fans out there that will, agree with that. And that's why I picked up Melody and Memory for Kingdom Hearts. It wasn't necessarily because I was super anxious to play a rhythm game. But the more I did, the more it made sense, and the more I fell in love with it. And this was just so easy to fall in love with right away. And we'll see if I can beat this level now. Alright, so theoretically, you should be able to see my inputs on the side of the screen now. Yeah. So feel free to judge away. That's right, I use X. really hard to do commentary while I'm playing. It takes a lot of focus. So I know I had a miss, and I know if I don't hold that, if you're on a green one that you're supposed to hold, and you let it go too early, you get a bad. So that's why I never got a perfect chain. Aerith has nothing to say about this. She's so done with this. What happened to her? Did she like die or something? She like popped on screen for a second. It was really sad. I don't know what's going on. This is, I can't resist, I cannot resist this. I'm gonna maximize my abilities here. Doesn't it actually have her ability here? Oh, never mind. Never mind. I'm an idiot. Okay, we're good. Alright, let's do this. Oh, okay, hold on. I was trying something to see if it worked like the way it did in Melody Memory, and it didn't, and then I started missing a bunch of things, so that was not my fault. Hard when you have to do the syncopated notes. Obviously. That's kind of what makes it fun. Get on a good streak, and things feel good when that pressure just mounts it. You can't mess it up. Naturally. I didn't miss any, but I got too bad because of the broken things, so I didn't get on the chain. Still got S-Cross. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna... Yay! Got Blink. I think I am gonna try something on quote-unquote expert standard mode, just to see. Yeah, so that's gonna be really interesting. The online like components. This is, from my understanding, going to work quite a bit like melody memory. And I know I keep saying that, like you guys know what I'm talking about. Mostly just talking to myself. Wherein you're able to cast like status ailments on them and things as the battle goes on, so that like it blocks out part of their screen or it messes up their notes, and it's like an actual battle that you're doing. And you make friends, which is nice. This is not a thing that works super well in melody memory. It really depends on how many people are playing and what servers, and you can try and match it with people that are. I mean, when at its best, it was a lot of fun doing online multiplayer. Actually, it just wasn't super available. Okay, so I do think I'm going to try on expert mode real quick here. And I have to give Hamazu his due. I know 14 has terrific music. Between Uematsu's original tracks and Soken. Man, I know that has some good music, but I'm gonna have to go Hamazu here. Mostly for if you're watching Ryan, be very upset if I didn't give him his fair due. Nope, not putting hope in my party, ever. Ever. I'm sure this is what 13 looked like. I can't remember. I think I remember this track. Isn't this just Blinded by Light? Whatever. Alright. Hamazu also has like a lot of syncopated rhythms and crazy stuff going on, so this might be harder. We'll see if I can do it. I'm trying it on expert. I'm trying Hamazu. We're all very curious. Level 5. Okay. For the planet. Yeah, I don't know this track. What? Jeez. Well, I beat it though. I almost died, actually. Whew. There we go. I can say and I got an A. I can say I beat a song of an expert now. Dang. 30 is the highest level you can go in this game, which is actually kind of nice. I was saying before that it's going to be hard to keep track of all your characters and get them all leveled up and everything, but 30 is the highest you can level raise somebody. So at this point, I could switch out Zach, Gareth, and Tifa, level raise some more people. It's actually pretty cool. All right, and we're just at about an hour here, so thanks everyone for checking this out. But yeah, this is going to be a day one purchase for me, and I feel like I'm going to be. I feel like I'm just going to be playing this a lot instead of doing anything. This is going to be anything like, you know, I'm supposed to be writing music. I'm supposed to be doing all sorts of other things with my life. Family obligations. I feel like I'm just going to be doing this probably until, you know, 16 or something comes out. I don't know. No, I'm going to keep on doing Crisis Core for anybody who's curious. I'm still going to be playing through that, doing my playthrough. But I did want to just showcase this for a second, and huge promo for it because, man, this is way better than I thought it was going to be. It really just the demo alone exceeds my expectations. All right, that's it. I'm just going on way too much about this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys, you know, around.